Mr. Lee, I'm doing as well as I can be, trying to get back on the good side of King Louis. Well, I kind of went behind his back and broke the law. King Louis didn't want us to get involved in the British War, but I had my own plan. Yeah, for sure. I just had a big interest in what was going on in America, and I had the money to do it. So I bought a ship and went down and to try and join up with George Washington. Soon after that, he made me Major General in his staff. I want to say that was in April of 1777. Yeah. Well, I didn't win many battles to start, but George liked my bravery, so I kept getting promoted. I even stayed with George up in Valley Forge for a winter and watched many of our men die. It was a tough time. That's the crazy thing, bro. It did take a toll, but it made us want to fight more. You know, seeing our brothers in arms die made us want to finish what we started. You know, for them. Yeah, so I was actually the leading charge in that fight, believe it or not. I was ordered to find Benedict Arnold and kill upon capture. And then I found myself in a big fight at Yorktown and trapped our enemies next to the ocean. Soon after that, Georgie and the boys showed up and we had the British surrounded. Yeah, sure thing, boss. Yo! What's up, fellas? Yes, of course. So there's really two main things that I did. The first was back in 1763, when I was in court for the Parsons cause. I was fed up with jolly old England and I took it to him, pretty much just challenging the king's power over us. And then the second was one of my famous quotes, "Give me liberty or give me death." I said this during the signing of the Declaration of Independence. And after I said it, many more men began to sign the document. It was a crazy time. What? Marquis got more time and he's just a Frenchman. I was governor of Virginia for a while. Oh, all right. Here's Big Ben. My goodness. What is this technology? Oh, please, call me Ben. Of course, Sonny. Let me get my bifocals up a little higher. There you go. I made these, by the way. Well, it all started back when I was young. Okay. Well, I started a printing company and then those filthy redcoats started taxing me on it. So, I used my own company to print off information for the war. Now, I am old, and in your textbooks I look like I'm 300 years old. All the time. Such little respect you give me. And then I helped out young Thomas write the Declaration of Independence. And I negotiated the Treaty of Paris, too. I dabbled a bit. I made the bifocals, like I said earlier, and a lightning rod, a new stove, revolutionized the stove. Oh, and I made this instrument called the glass harmonica. Who? Tommy boy, turn your camera on. Greetings, students. It is great to see your smiling faces. Of course. I guess I'll start with my pamphlet, a summary view of the rights of British America. This was just a short little writing on how British should not have any power over us. As you can guess, they weren't too fond of it, but the Americans loved it. Yes. I don't know. I did spend a lot of time studying. Well, years later, they asked me to write the Declaration of Independence with Big Ben. So, that was my biggest honor. Yeah, no problem. You want to talk to George? Yeah, he's right over there. George, get over here. The kids want to see you. Hey, what's up, guys? Please don't. Show some respect. It's all good. So, what's up? Yes, of course. It all started back when the Stamp Act came to be. We were already a little fed up with the Brits, and that took it to the next level. Just trying to cheat us for our money. Acted like we were lower class citizens, so we started to rebel. And the people elected me to lead them. So I became the commander-in-chief. Well, we were heavily outmatched. Eventually we got some help from the French, but at first it was just us. Now I knew how the Brits fought because I was a general for them for some time. So that gave us some inside information. But also, we knew the land. We never went to them because they had no need to. We wanted them out of our land, so why go over there? So whenever they were coming, we rang the Liberty Bell. 1 if by land, 2 if by sea, and our Minutemen began to fight. Well, exactly what it sounds like, Sonny. They were our soldiers. They were ready to fight with a minute's notice at all times. Alright, so other than that, probably the biggest reason was our stealthy way of fighting. Instead of fighting in lines like past armies have done, we hid in the woods and ambushed them. Those filthy redcoats, I can still see them in my mind right now. Now, we were smarter. We used our everyday clothing most times, which tend to blend into the forest areas better. Those redcoats stuck out like a sore thumb, but we were hidden. We gave it our all, that's for sure. But we have to show some respect to the French, especially Marquise. They fought hard for us and sacrificed a lot of money and men. I wish them all good luck. Oh, how could I forget? We also had spies implanted into the British armies and controlled cities. We would get their attack plans and pass them along to the generals, and eventually they would make their way to me. By golly, is that a Brit right there? Someone, take them out. Take them out. Oh no, he gets this way. He thinks he's back in the war. The war never ended, brothers. We will still fight. Mr. Lee, please, help us take out those loyalists. The colonists that support the British. We must find them, or the war will be lost. Send any information that you find. Over.